I almost dread doing this video because I feel like there's going to be a lot of hurt feelings. I don't want there to be. Don't clutch your pearls. Get ready for something that might... The old bike, custom bike, vintage bike thing, as awesome as it is, in many, many ways, new bikes are better. I said it. I said it. Now hang on. Hang on now. I don't want my friends who had shovel heads and pan heads just screw that fat guy and hang on. No. Just bear with me. I'm not saying they're better bikes, and I'm not saying that old bikes are uncool. Hell, that girl right there is just occupies my dreams, as gold as she may be. But I've had the last several months devoted to building my smokeout chopper, and this video is not about that chopper. Hang with me. I'll just show you, I guess you know where I am right now. Yeah, so this started as a pallet of some parts a couple months ago, and then put the motor and the transmission, this, that, and the other, and I've taken it apart and put it back together, and taken it apart and put it back together, and taken it apart and put it back together, because that's what you do. You figure out that doesn't fit, so you got to change this, you got to do that, and then that's got to come back out. And anyway, nothing is off the shelf on this bike. I mean, it is, but there's no like, I'm ordering parts for this. I just had to go to the dealer, get this. So yeah, I had to go to the dealer to get an oil filter for that, because, well, I ordered the ProFlow really cool vented one that's reusable that the M8 race team King of the Baggers use. That was too big. And then I ordered a K&N for an Evo. It was too big. So then I took this and I went into local Palm Beach Harley, and the boys behind the counter, great guys, sat there and dug through every oil filter they had, and one guy in the back came out and goes, 80s FLH. So the oil filter on this bike is 80s FLH. The primary, however, is 94 and up Evo. The motor is a Frankenstein built by Red Racing that's 6 million horsepower. I don't know. It's angry, right? So that bike is a prime example of why building a custom bike is an absolute pain in the ass. That's a Paco frame, Paco forks, S&S motor. I think it's a Jim's transmission, Paco oil tank, wheels by Black Bike, forward controls by Outlaw, a lot of little custom parts I had made, a lot of little bits I had to make. I mean, literally, it's just a amalgamation, if you would, of stuff. And making a change to that bike, stick with me, I'll get to the point. Making a change to that bike is an unholy terror. Just replacing the starter has been a pain in the ass because I had to figure out the jack shaft is 94 and up. Anyway, so it's a pain in the ass. My old shovel is a pain in the ass. It's a 1980 FLT. It may as well be a 1965. Seriously, like the turn signals, you have to hold them on. There is no click on, click off. There is no tilt. You literally have to hold the button the whole time, or the turn signal stops turn signaling. Okay, so you got to hold that on. There's a million little things that make this bike ancient, even though it's only 45 years old. Right? But any parts I need, I'm at Dennis Kirk. And if they don't have it, I'm looking through new old stock stuff. I'm looking on eBay. I'm doing whatever to find replacement parts because, oh, look, it's leaking. It's shocking. It's just everything for this bike is difficult to change. And yes, that's one of the reasons you love them, but you can't just find stuff for this bike or this sort of generation of bike. And then I get to the topic. I'm sorry it took me so long. The reason why I think modern bikes, in a lot of ways, are a lot better. You can change them, man. You can, the entire, I'm going to offend some people, the entire performance bagger movement is bolt-on. Every single thing you do to performance bagger out your bike, I mean, this is not a knock, I'm just saying, think about this. Every single part that you can put on a bike to make it a performance bagger is a bolt-on. It goes on with bolts, there's fasteners. There's no cutting and grinding and shaping and smoothing and shortening the bolt because it's too long and da-da-da-da-da. For the most part that I'm aware of, every single one of them parts, you unbolt the old one, you bolt the new one on, bam, you've upgraded. It's now lighter weight, it's more powerful, whatever. Now, I'm not talking you're going to throw a trash turbo on at home in an afternoon. I know that's advanced stuff, but I'm talking shocks. I did a cam. Hell, I'm a freaking moron. I put a cam in a 117 Milwaukee 8. The wife's bike, though it is buried behind a trash dumpster right now, that entire body I can put on by myself, not the inner fairing, but the outer fairing, tank stretch, side covers, bags, rear fender, front fender. I can do that whole bike in probably 5 hours, and that's taken my time. Me and Steve from Sick Baggers did one in Sturgis in, I think, 3.5, 4 hours. I can't remember. And that was the two of us working on a bike that was not in that condition. It was janky. Anyway, so this is all bolt-on, man. There's nothing. I mean, it's got a cam and it's got air cleaner, and the tuning is a thing. The Cyclosaurus live stream this past Sunday was really good. I can't remember his name, but he's from A1 Cycles. Was talking about the importance of tuning and what a difference it makes and all that. And yeah, that's a pain. That's something you need to go to a professional for. But for the most part, it's a golden age, man. You can get some tabs and just slip-ons if you want, or you can do a 2-in-2, and you can do a cool SNS air cleaner or a zombie breath like I have on the ST's not here. You can do audio yourself, and then, Paul's got to plug it in and change it from Fairing Exchange to do the software. But, you know what I mean? Like, this is all bolt-on stuff. This is so freaking easy. I can get on eBay or Dennis Kirk or anything and find anything I want or directly from manufacturers for that bike. Or OEM accessories. This is a prime example. This is a bike that Harley, I can't see what you see. You see that? Okay, yeah. So that's the 24 CVO ST. They lent me that for a couple weeks that I get to play with and ride it a little bit. That bike is covered in stuff you can get off Harley's website. And of course, OEM accessories, if they're what you're looking for, they're good. Like, it's good stuff. I mean, I'm Captain Aftermarket, I know, but Harley, off-the-shelf performance parts are pretty damn good. Forged carbon fiber, audio upgrades, the 121 motor, the hooligan bar, the all this stuff, the titanium exhaust, the grips, the mirrors, everything on that bike you can grab from the dealer, and it's going to fit right on. I don't think you'll be able to get these wheels very easily. I just noticed those are really cool. Anyway, so all this stuff off the shelf, that giant snorkel, all that, it's so freaking easy to upgrade these. So in short, I guess the whole point of this is, like, don't thumb your nose at your modern bike. Don't worry about. Don't let these guys give you a shovel head till I die. Yeah. You're going to have to fix it in the parking lot. You're going to have to find stuff, and Bob, who knows Fred, who knows Bill, has the part you need, all this other crap. You ride your modern Milwaukee 8, just get the part you need. It's everywhere. It's online. It's on freaking Amazon. You can do whatever you want and get the parts for that thing. So, in a lot of ways, new bikes are better. Fight me. It just is, man. Maybe it's because I'm so frustrated building that thing over the last couple months that I'm like, I wish this was a Milwaukee 8 freaking, Street Glide. It's so much easier to change. But new bikes can be better. Love you all to death. Take care of each other. We'll talk real soon. Bye.